Hello, crafty friends. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. And welcome to day 6 of my Spring Advent 2026 live stream. I'm so glad that you're here. If you are here live, make sure to say where you're watching from over in the chatter box and answer today's poll. If you're here on replay, let us know where you're watching from in the comment section, and you can answer today's poll as well. I would like to know, I just found a fun would you rather question. Would you rather be followed by 1, a band wherever you go, or 2, someone narrating your life? Now, I know that many of our friends in the chat said they don't want to do either, but that's kind of the thing with a would you rather. Just pick one. Which one would be less worse? I think that's with most would you rather questions. Sometimes they're not the best. But when I close out poll, I'll tell you which one I would have voted on, even though I don't care for either. And for new news today, I might look a little crazy here. I got on my heart-striped rainbow earrings, my rainbow glasses, piggy tails, my rainbow striped shirt. This morning when I was getting ready, I was feeling just kind of fun and funky. I was listening to some Taylor Swift. And then you guys... a song that I had never listened to before referenced something about like, do you know where I was on April 29th? That's what today is now. If there are any Swifties in the chat who know this song, don't Google it. Do not Google it. But does anybody just know off the top of their heads what song that April 29th is from? Don't Google it. I just want to know. I'll tell you in a little bit what it is anyway. But I just thought that today was meant to be. Now, something kind of crazy that did happen while I was looking like this, I got a notification that there was somebody at the door, and normally I ignore it because it's probably like a delivery person, like delivering a package. Well, I was waiting on some more syrups for my dirty soda bar, and I'm like, well, I better go see if that's what it is because I don't want that to sit outside for hours while I'm on my live stream. And so I walk up the steps and I peek around the corner to look at the door, and I see somebody in a high visibility vest. I'm like, oh, I better answer it. So it was just this guy wanting to know if he could go in our backyard. He had some flags they're probably marking for construction. I'm like, sure, shut the door. I come back in and I realize I looked like this when I answered the door. He probably thinks I am crazy. So that was my new news for the day. I don't know if you do know, okay, it looks like nobody, oh my gosh. Amy File got it, you guys. She thinks it's High Infidelity, and she starts most mornings with Taylor. I was just feeling in a Taylor mood, and Presley happened to bring up the Midnight's 3 a.m. edition, which she's like, I wish that was on vinyl. So I decided I would listen to the 3 a.m. edition, just like the songs that would be included. And I am not kidding. When I was getting ready, let me see if I can play that little 5 seconds of it. All right, here we go. Dancing around it. Do you really want to know where I was April 29th? I'm right here with you guys. But yes, way to go, Amy. All right. Give me just a second here, and then we'll get on with our days. Events, which if you are new to this series, make sure that you watch the kickoff video one time all the way through. That's going to tell you about what we're doing each day, what the prizes are, how you're going to collect the secret words, because I won't have time during the live streams to do any of that, but that is going to answer all your questions. If you still have questions, then you can leave them on that video. And in the description box below, I do have a link to the kickoff video, so you can go do that. You will still have a while to get caught up and collect the secret words. So don't worry that you're just coming in on day 6 of 8, because it'll take me a bit to get back with the rules and giveaway video. Then everybody will have some time to get their entries in. Before we go much further, I want to give a great big shout out to the sponsor of this series. Let me hide the widget there for now. The sponsor of this series, and that is Vivica from Color Me Nordic. She graciously sent me a Gummiapan calendar to open here with you each day on camera, and one to give away to a lucky winner, as well as some other prizes for Jelly Bean bonuses. Please make sure to check her out in the US or Canada if you're looking for Gummiapan, Craft Addiction UK. I think it's Hangler. I don't know if it's Hangler Stangler anymore, but Hangler stamps. I know that she would appreciate that support. My links in the description box for her are not affiliate links, but if you'll let her know that Call Me Crafty Al sent you in the notes, in the order notes, I would love that. She would appreciate it. I know that many of you have done it because I have gotten messages from you that you've placed the orders and added that note. Another thing that I would like to remind you of, and it is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, but as I am crafting, and even right now, you guys, because the chat is flying, if you need my attention for something, like my hair, my piggy tails are on fire today, my camera's locked up, my mic's not working, put Crafty Al in all caps to get my attention. The way that I see the comments anymore, I cannot. If you would start typing in at Call Me Crafty Al, you know, it used to highlight it for me, but the way I see the comments now, so I can bring them on screen, it doesn't do that. So that's why it's really important that you do Crafty Al in all caps. You do not need to make the rest of your message all caps. Just that first little bit, that makes it stand out when it's like that. Now, if you have a question that's just for me that only I can answer, please put question in all caps in front of your message. But if it's just general crafty questions or general chit chat, you know that our friends over in the chatter box, if you're a Craft Roulette fan, would love to help you. Everybody is so knowledgeable and friendly. Let's see. I saw. Oh, Vicky ordered the calendar yesterday just so she could get a beetle. Love it. And if you weren't here yesterday or you haven't watched yesterday's, we will find out what she means by that here in just a minute. Amy File said the first time she heard Taylor Swift's Haunted, you thought it was Amy Lee. I don't think I've ever listened to that song, but I'm going to write it down to check out later. And I don't know who Amy Lee is, but I will write down TS Haunted. All right, and I will check that out later. Let's see. I think, oh wait, I do have one new news. So I had talked about probably during the kickoff, because that was during the Pink and Main Birthday Bash event. They have some other events coming up, you guys. And I kind of let you in that I might be teaching at the holiday one in November. So they've already shared that. But they have a couple other classes coming up between now and then. And one of them is open for registration to the public. And there is an early bird pricing. So if you want to know about toner foiling, I just signed up yesterday. I got my ticket yesterday. It's the Foiling in Paradise virtual event. And until June 1st, you get $10 off. You save $10. So it would be $75. It says it's $90 worth of product, and it will be a fun day of crafting. Now, the reason I'm telling you that is, if you've ever done a virtual event before, I participated in their latest one, the Birthday Bash. And while I didn't like craft along every session that I could watch, I was there. And I really appreciated the calm pace of their event. I'm sure if you are here in the chat and you appreciated that as well, let us know over in the chatter box or on replay in the comment section. Some of the events I've been to, like in an hour or an hour and a half, you're trying to make 2 to 3 cards, and it gets kind of overwhelming, and then you have like a 5-minute break and you're on to the next one. Well, with their Birthday Bash event, it was like they got an hour and a half to make their card, show some extras, chit chat with, you know, people in the chat because they do teach live. And then there was always a nice break between each one. So I really appreciated that. So if you want to check that out, that is an affiliate link, which means I will make a small portion of that sale at no extra cost to you. And it also lets Michelle from Pink and Maine know that you enjoy seeing me create with her products. Maybe I'll be invited to more events. And, you know, at the holiday advent, she sent me, and I had bought my calendar, you know, to open each day, and she sent me an extra as a giveaway. So let's support those companies who love to support and share with us. Amy says, is there a hashtag to follow for the birthday bash? She would love to see what everyone made. Amy, not that I know of. I do know that people were sharing in the birthday bash Facebook group, but of course that would be private. Oh, let's see. Oh, Carmen signed up for all 3 events. Awesome. And Samantha said she bought her ticket. She has a fuse machine and really needs to use it more. Yes. So if you are going to be in that event, you do have to have a MINK or a fuse or some similar, because it is toner foiling. It's not the hot plate foiling. All right, guys. I think that was all of our, nope. I forgot one thing. I forgot one thing that I wanted to share with you. So I do have the visual supply list, which includes links to many of the items you might see me use on camera or some of the storage items you see behind me. Well, some of you have been asking each day, like maybe what my new dirty soda is, which I'll tell you about that here in just a second. So what I added, which let me show that in case you're coming in late, what I added to the visual supply list today was some of my favorite dirty soda bar items. So this link is down in the description box below by related products. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, I have my dirty soda bar favorite. So I love the Da Vinci syrups, and you can buy the pumps to go with them pretty cheap. Now, I did put a sweet creamer that I've gotten before. I have ordered it from Amazon a couple times if I wasn't going to go to Walmart or something. But I also use Coffee Mate from Walmart. And then I have this rotating organizer, which is overflowing already. I need another one. But one thing I wanted to show you is here. This is a printable I created when I got together with my sister and some family and friends in, where'd we go? Pella, for virtual stamp joy earlier this year, and I brought stuff for a dirty soda bar, and I found some of my favorite recipes online, and I printed this out and laminated it for the ladies so they could make their own drinks. So you can go and click on printable, and you can download the PDF. Now you can use diet sodas in place of these. You can switch up what goes in the Coke and put it in your Dr. Pepper and vice versa. But these are just some fun ones to get you started if you want to try it. So let me know if you, since I've been sharing my dirty soda bars, if you have tried any of your own. Today, I just have my cup of ambition, my crispy Diet Coke from McDonald's. Presley is unexpectedly off school. It's the week before finals, so let's all wish her luck, cross our fingers, say a prayer for her for next week. But her class that was supposed to meet today, the class is kind of done. They've already turned in their final stuff. So she is home unexpectedly. So she went to get us some breakfast. She got herself a coffee at Scooter's, and then I got my cup of ambition. All right. Now let's get down. Let's get down to what we're here for. Okay. In front of me are the dies that we have gotten so far, that we've opened so far. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and yesterday, the one that I thought I wasn't sure what I was going to do with, but it was this beetle. But what saved it for me and many of you were the cute little flowers in the back. So give me just a second. So I will show you what I made from there. Okay, I'll get to that in just a second, Suzanne. It flew by. Okay, so that's what saved it, were the cute little flowers, and I will show you what we have made so far. And day 1 with the tag. Day 2 were the roses. Day 3 was, I'm calling it a circus bunny, but it might be a Shakespeare bunny or something with the little fancy collar. Day 4 was the present with the fancy bow. And then yesterday was the beetle, which I actually really ended up liking how it looked. And I know that many of you did as well. These all will be on their way to the lucky winners at the conclusion of this series. And after all of the winners, excuse me, my cup of ambition, give me a little gas. They'll be on their way to the winners at the conclusion and after the prizes are selected. But yeah, Suzanne did point out, sorry, it flew by. It flew by while I was doing all of this. Suzanne has gifted a Call Me Crafty Owl membership. And now let me go see if I can find out who that went to, because that's going to be a long way back. I wish YouTube would star those. Here it is. And it went to Carolyn. Congratulations to Carolyn. And thank you so much to Suzanne.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my applause didn't play. Thank you so much, Suzanne, for doing that each day. I know our friends are hopefully loving their perks for the month, right? And if you are not a member and you want to find out more, you can always click on the join button below this video to do that. It does not automatically sign you up for anything, and membership starts as low as $1.99 a month. All right, now it's time. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Oh, thank you for the good luck to Presley. All right, let's go ahead. Arlene said she likes her no caffeine Diet Coke. You can definitely try syrups in that as well. I right now throw syrups in just about every soda I drink. And if you don't drink sodas or anything, like sparkling water, a lot of people will add the flavoring to just sparkling water. Okay. Are we ready, guys, to go to our Shelf O Spring Advent and get day number 6? All right. Get your guesses in as to what you think today's die might be, what the theme is. Oh, and look at that. Dawn Hill. Dawn just gifted a Call Me Crafty Owl membership as well. Let's see who got that one. And if you are in the chat and you've gotten the gifted membership, shout it out. And that went to T Good. Thank you so much, Dawn.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And if you are a new member, make sure to check out the membership tab here on my channel. Scroll down, find the monthly blog, and that's going to have the link to all of the current and past perks. Okay. Let's see what it is. What are some of you guessing? Flowers, decor, floral. Let's see. Something just, I think 2 things fell out. I'm going to try not to look. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so there's more. Oh, no, something else fell out, darn it. Okay, there's at least 3 dies. I think 2 little ones fell out, and then there's something bigger in there. So let's see what we have today. Let's give a drum roll. Okay, what have we got? So here we have some kind of frame or label, and there is stitching on the inside and outside. So it will, if you have it be an opening, you'll still have that stitching detail on that. What's this little guy? Maybe some kind of little critter? Do we think? I don't know. What do you think that is? Tell me what you think that is. And then, yeah, I think that die will be useful. That'll be a good one. And then, oh, we just have a little leaf with a stem. Okay, we got a mole, a little froggy, an owl, Frog. I see a few frogs. A couple more owls. And a bird. So let's go ahead and let's just cut these out. We'll cut these out and we see what we think, okay? I'll cut, well, this we know what it is, so I won't cut this out now, but let's look at this little guy. I've noticed that Gummiapan, they do their videos a little later in the day. Too bad they don't do them earlier, so somebody could go over and like do some reconnaissance to find out what it's supposed to be. Okay, I don't know if this helps any. And then I'm gonna bet that his little arm there, I don't know if you're supposed to kind of put the leaf under there. Okay, guys, I am definitely gonna need some help on this. So give me your ideas, what you think we can do. Let me put this back here. What we can do with the dies today. And while you do that, I'm going to close the poll. Don't forget, if you're here on replay, you can answer in the comment section. And the question today is, would you rather, so pick one. I know neither of them might be your favorite. Would you rather be followed by a band wherever you go or someone narrating your life? So I'm going to go ahead and end that poll and we'll see what you guys here live think. And 79% of you say a band wherever you go. Me too. Hopefully the band is a little quiet, but I can kind of ignore background music. But I think if somebody was constantly talking in my ear, that would be a lot more distracting. And I love music. So hopefully it wouldn't be like right in my ear. You know, maybe they could be like, you know, a little ways behind me. All right. So you can still answer those. And Luann says, does the frog sit on the leaf? Oh, here we go. Birds sitting on a limb with a leaf. Angie says that she should be getting a magic mat today, that I influenced her. Well, thank you to Teresa for that. Teresa sent me mine. So a lot of you think the frog sits on the leaf. Okay, and Leanne said can always put in earplugs. Yeah, maybe to dampen it. Like some of those, when I went to concerts before that were really loud, some people put in earplugs. But of course, you can still hear the music, so maybe there's something special about that. Arlene, no narration. She does not need someone voicing her poor decisions. Just saying. All right. Okay. Well, let me go ahead. Oh, here's Teresa. Teresa finally used her magic mat this morning. Yay! All right. Let's see what we think here. So I guess, and if you guys think it should sit on the leaf, I'll go ahead and cut one out real quickly. And we'll see, because we can always either ink this or cut it out later of different colored cardstock if I can get this underneath here. So some of you think sitting underneath. Oh my goodness, you guys. I guess, you know, sometimes these dies, I do what they're meant to be. I do what they're kind of meant to be, and other times I just go for it and do something different, you know, like maybe our circus bunny. Let me put this on a dark background. So some of you think that he should be sitting on there. So there he is sitting. Okay. or if he's, oh wait, some of you think maybe he's under it like that. There he is kind of under holding it. I don't know. I think if we do it where he's sitting on it, I don't know if it takes up too much of the leaf. And I mean, I know that we decorate a pretty small area here each day, but what are we going to do with all that space if I just have this teeny tiny frog sitting on a leaf? I'm going to read the comments, see if anything jumps out at me. Oh, I kind of like that. Cut the label in half, make green to look like a lily pad. I kind of like the idea of sitting on there. Make multiple froggies. Oh, goodness, you guys. This is a hard one. If we do like kind of use like part of this for a lily pad or something, then I don't know that we'd have a reason to use the leaf. So this is what I'm thinking. Put label on card. Oh, I think Amy, which Amy, I don't know if you saw, oh, I don't know if it was today's video, Amy, but your shout out for becoming a paper trimmer level member is going to happen soon. And I can't remember if it's today or if it's going to be, you know what, maybe it's on May 2nd for the process video. But thank you so much for becoming a paper trimmer level member. Amy said to put the label half on card with frog on label. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'll create a little scene maybe on that half label. And yeah, just have that half sitting on there. Now, does anybody know, do frogs ever come on land? Could I just like make him sitting in the grass with the little leaf over him? I mean, they come on land, right? And that way, you know, I can just like stencil in some green grass and, you know, a sky. And Arlene, the only sentiments I have is like fragile and the 11th of June from day one. Because I am sticking for dies and stamps and stencils to just the Gummiapan products I have. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, Destaloo just gave me an idea. Oh, okay. Let's look at this. I remembered, and now maybe that you see her comment, you might know what I'm going to look for. I noticed when I was going back through my little dies from previous advents. I swear, you guys, there is a tree stump in here. Yes, look at this. All right. Mom Full of Joy said she went and checked a couple other YouTube channels and they made it into a frog holding a leaf. Colored the tummy a different color in the eyes too. Okay, yeah. I think I might I might just use OLO markers on that, but you guys, look, I think that would help to add to the scene, help take up some more space. So let's bring in that tree stump. And okay, I know that I want to cut this out of a brown. I'm going to get out just a bit of craft cardstock. Luann wants the squirrel to come in. We're going to leave the squirrel off today, but definitely if you have it, go ahead and share that in the Facebook group. And then I see maybe more than one froggy. Like maybe one could be up on the stump and a couple could be around him. What was I getting in my drawer for? Oh yeah, scissors. So I'm gonna cut this out, and I know Luann likes to suggest inking up the stump, so I'm gonna do that. Maybe. I don't know if that's actually putting ink on there or not. But now I have to make sure when I put this down that I do not move it at all. Okay. And I guess we could always do a little ink blending too. That is a very nice tree stump. I think that'll be good for our little froggy. And while I have this out, I'll cut a couple more of our froggy. I'm going to close out my pad. And don't forget, I know so many of you are coming up with great ideas, and some of you do have the past advent calendars. So don't forget to share your creations in the Facebook album, which at the bottom of the description box below is a link to my group. And here is what it looks like. If you go into media and then albums, there is the spring Advent 2026, and you can click on that and not only see what others are doing, but add yours. And let's see, where did we end up yesterday? I think Teresa's we shared. Let's see if we got some new ones. Maybe. We do. Lisa. Okay, so Lisa was inspired by yesterday's bug to create this card. Remember, you don't have to have the calendar to play along. If you have some stuff in your stash that kind of is similar to what I opened that day, you can add yours. Okay, that was mine. All right, looks like that. So we need some other friends to get in there and add some more inspiration for us. Okay. I'm going to cut 2 more froggies. And I did already kind of pick out some OLO markers that go with my color palette. So that's how I'll do all the coloring. And I can use, besides the colors on the color cube card, which is, this is the one we chose together, I can use neutrals and metallics. Oh, and vellum. Always got to include being able to add vellum. Yes, Carmen. Oh, hold up. Carmen, I'll answer your question here, but I just moved my screen. Carmen wants to know if there is a channel member live this month. The first notification about it, I believe I posted yesterday on the membership tab. I was a little late getting to it, but yes, it is tomorrow night, April 30th at 6:00 p.m. Central. So I'm keeping the theme a mystery, but it's not a mystery card. We're going to try something new for our challenge. So hopefully you can join me. If you are a die cut or paper trimmer level member, check out the membership tab, scroll down a little bit, and it will have the link to the YouTube channel if you want to just watch the stream, or the Zoom if you want to join us on camera over there. Okay. Trying to think. I think I'm just going to do one leaf. Oh, I need to cut the label. I'm going to cut, I'm going to cut this out of white too. Oh, Amy's going to be there. That will be Amy's first one. Awesome. And we will have a challenge. So the members can enter to win a prize, which, oh, that video went live today. Who won the March channel member live, and also who won the other Advent Queen t-shirt. So make sure to check that video out. Oh, Teresa is crafting along, working on day 2 and day 5 right now. Awesome. Is anybody else crafting today? I saw some of you were at work. Shh, we won't tell. Oh, Teresa's going to be there. Yay. Welcome, Sandy. And I have already, I forgot to ask. Don't forget, guys, give this video your stamp of approval. The more we get during the live, the more jelly bean bonus names we pull. I want to show you. Okay, so this, I like this a lot. Goodness. Okay. So you see that you can either use the frame and it has the stitching detail, or the tag itself has that stitching detail as well. This is going to be a little bit fancy here for our scene, but we're going to go with it. I had to go across the room and get my stencil package. I had a stencil from Michael's. Oh, did I find it? Yeah, I did. And it creates scenery, so it's probably easier to see here. So this is like hilly grass. That's hard to see. And then there's like a cloud stencil. So I'm going to use this for the grass. And for now, I'm just going to put this scene on the entire tag. And then we'll figure out how big it needs to be when I cut it down. Okay, I think I can put this to the side for now. And I think we have some good colors in the palette for some grass and sky. So we have more of just straight across grass, which I think I'll use for this. If you were doing a bigger sign, some of these hills of grass would be neat, but you won't really be able to tell in just this small space. I did forget to say, I started a comment from earlier that Barbara said she was heading into surgery. So let's all send out some prayers and good wishes for Barbara, that the surgery goes well, and we will be thinking of you. Oh, here. I tape that down. And I know I said I wasn't going to use any stencils besides Gummiapan, but I really think the grass might look better than just green. But you could always just, you know, use a Post-it note and do a straight line too across for your grass. And then for the blue, I'm just going to come from the top, and I'm just going to try to fade down to white. I don't really want to get in the grass. Well, I like this so far, you guys. Let me know what you think. Smash that like button if you think that's pretty darn cute. And let's go ahead. We'll put our... Oh, that was such a great idea, Desilu, to think about a tree stump. Let's see how big our 3-inch square is, because you guys, I want all of that to be on there. So let me cut a 3-inch piece of white. I did not cut any of those. So this is... Oh, we can still get a good amount of that on there. We can see, yeah. Okay, what should we do with the background? Since I am using other stencils, where is it at? Oh my goodness. Okay, since I did pull in this stencil pack, we could do like clouds using the same blue, but I would try to do a light hand. Or let's see, give me some ideas of what you think might look good in the background. Again, it has to be from our color palette. So give me your ideas. Should we just put a solid color cardstock behind it? Just do blue ink blending behind it? Let me know what you think. Elisa said, is the grass edge stencil on supply list? It is not, Elisa. That is just something I bought at Michael's. I don't know how much of their stuff they sell online, or if it's even still a thing. I can tell you the item name. So it's their Recollections brand. And it doesn't really have like an item name, but it's just a set of 3. I think if you go to like michaels.com and search for Recollections stencils, see if they have it there. Arlene said, as little as possible. Don't want to take away from the scene. Camera thinks a solid color. And then Paula, I think I just answered your question. The cloud stencil. It was like scenery. It has 3 different stencils in there. Solid black to make it a window into nature. Okay, let's try putting some colors behind it that I already have cut out. And then maybe I'll be able to narrow it down from there for a poll. So let me bring in my things. Okay, so I'm kind of looking here in front of me and on camera because sometimes that helps. I don't hate the purple. I don't hate it. I see, I think it's Darlene said something about raindrops. I don't know if I have a raindrop stencil. Okay, that's vellum. Okay, here would be, okay, so I don't hate the purple. There's green. I saw somebody suggested maybe putting it on white and having like a frame. I don't know if I have any. I do not have any more blue squares. let's see. So there it would kind of be on blue. What are you guys thinking? Try the Gumdrop. I think this is the Gumdrop. Oh gosh, you guys, this is hard. This is hard. Kristen says she's catching up at 2 times speed and I look fabulous. Yeah, I think the worker at the door thought so too. He probably thought I was crazy. Emboss the white and lightly shade the lighter green. Oh my gosh. It is poll time, Angie, but I don't even know what to do a poll about. Okay. Here's my thought. Here is my thought. Man. Okay. Here. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, where did that go? Where did that go? I saw something I'm kind of liking. Danielle said blue and green with a torn edge. Here's what I'm thinking, you guys. What if I did this same scene on a piece of white cardstock, on a piece of white, so it would be behind it, but cut it down just a little bit and then put a frame. Okay, so here are options. Here are options. Maybe I better go overhead. I'm going to create another scene where it has kind of that same stenciling and shading, but it will just be behind it. So I might pop this up and then put a frame on it, which probably, I don't know, blue or green frame. So it will be a scene with frame. So let me get start my widget ready. Background. So a scene with frame, or, oh, and if I do the scene, I think I have square dies that have a torn edge. If not, I have my Tim Holtz trimmer that I can trim with the decal edge because I do like that. That would be something different. Or do we put it on purple? Because that was the other one I kind of liked. And, you know, maybe we can add some texture somehow with that. Or I kind of liked the green. And again, we could add texture with that. So get your poll lights on. Get those in the chat. It is time for a poll. Well, I guess if I had a siren, I think I did it one time, but it was a little bit scary. So get your polls in the chat. It will be for the background. Option 1 is to create a scene and then put a colored frame on it. So we would create that same scenery background with the sky and the grass. Option 2 is on purple. And option 3 is on green. So get your votes in. Get your votes in. So here, I'll put them left to right. Creating a scene with a frame. Sorry, 2 and 3. So scene, purple, or green. And those would just be solids, okay? So you have about 30 seconds left. I will play a little bit of music while you get those votes in. some of you were still voting. Okay, wow, that's closer than it was at the beginning. Let's go ahead and end that poll. And it was, let's see, 42%. We're going to go green background. And then the scene with the frame and the purple, they tied at 29%. So let me put these away. And for the texture in the background, does anybody have any ideas? Like an embossing folder pattern you might like to see. We do have the bricks from yesterday. I always love bricks. So you can put those ideas over there. Don't forget, if you need my attention, guys, if it's something specifically for me, that you do that, because chat is flying by, especially with all of those votes. Okay, let's see. Oh, Carmen. I think Carmen just did it. I don't know if she was the first one to suggest this, but we know I love a wood grain. So I think that's what I'll do. Wood grain. I love a wood grain. Okay. And that kind of goes in with our little tree stump. I gotta pull in. Let's see, I just grabbed a handful. Oh, there's wood grain. This one is pretty severe with its, I don't know, pokiness. I don't know what you want to call that. So I am going to moisten my cardstock just a little bit, and I'm just going to use a baby wipe. Just to loosen up the fibers just a little bit. You know, you might do this for your 3D embossing folders, but this one, seriously, it sometimes really digs into the paper. Okay. And I'm going to use my big machine. Stephanie said that she got button blocked, which is weird, Stephanie, because your messages should go through since you're a moderator. But of course, I cannot see anything if it's blocked or not on my end anymore. Yeah, Eunice is at it again. Oops. Okay. So here we go. I love a friggin' wood grain. So we have kind of like the flatter side. We got to remember that we have to use our little froggies from today. So, oh, I like that. I like that. So here we have, I don't know if you can tell, but you know, like this side is flatter. And if you turn it around, it's more of like the popped up veins. So let's go ahead. Get the poll lights in the chat, and then I will. I'm gonna do. Let's see. We'll call this flat or pokey. I have no idea. Yeah, just so you know. So this will be 1. That side flat will be 1. Pokey will be 2. Once I get that poll ready. I see those. I see our poll lights coming in. Awesome, awesome. So, flat or pokey. I have no idea what to even call that. So 1, I know here. 1 with the more flat side, or 2 with the more pokey side. You have about a minute and a half there, guys. And then I think I'm going to put that there. And while you guys are voting, I'm going to Start coloring in my little guys. And my leaf. I got to remember my leaf. I'm going to go ahead too. On our little tree trunk, there were some leaves there. So I'm just going to take one of the markers and just color those green. Just like that. And then I want to get out just a scrap here. Oh my gosh, I put my watch on Do Not Disturb, so it did not keep giving me notices every 5 minutes, and I did it for an hour, and apparently that's done. And now it's telling me everything I missed while I was on Do Not Disturb on my watch, so that is great. Oh, Carmen! Carmen just gifted one Crafty Owl membership. Let me get back here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carmen. And let's go see who the lucky recipient is. All right, it's having to go through a lot to get down there. Give me a second. It's got to catch up. All righty, that went to PNW Life. Congratulations. Make sure to check out that membership tab when we're all done here. And thank you again to Carmen. Just, you know, anybody who has gifted a membership during the live, you will be going into our Jelly Bean bonus machine. I am going to go ahead, you know, we'll just let the poll go, but I'm going to turn off my poll light. And you guys, guess what time it is? What time is it? I had to make sure I was showing off the right sheet. Get out your tracker. If you do not have a tracker, it's linked in the description box, and it's also linked on the visual supply list. You can download it and save all your secret words. The ones that I give each day during the live streams go over here, and then any bonus ones you've collected in various places will go right here. All right. Yes. It is time. All right, remember, these are secret words. Do not give them away. Do not share them. If somebody comes in and asks, what is a secret word? Has it been given? Away yet? Has it been said? We don't answer questions. Either if I see it or if Stephanie sees it, we will just quietly delete those, because I want those of you who are taking the time to watch these videos or read my emails or read my posts or, you know, all the good stuff where some of you have found those bonus secret words. I want those of you who are doing that to be the ones who get to enter into the giveaway. And if you do happen to share it online, if you do share it, then you risk disqualification, and that is no fun for anyone. I did want to share this message I saw go by. Arlene said she was gifted a membership last year and loved it so much that she renewed and kept doing so. Thank you so much, Arlene. I'm glad you enjoyed that gifted membership and that you continue to support me. All right. Now, since it is time for the secret word, let me give that out. Let's see. Today is day 6. It is, so you might think like these are random, but what I did is I just like searched for like a spring words, you know, like different spring words, and I chose some of them. So that's why some of these seem random. But today's is bunnies, bunnies, as in more than one bunny. Remember, spelling is not necessarily... Look, I was right on time. That was my secret word alarm. Spelling is not necessarily, you don't have to spell it. It's just so you know what I said in case you have any questions. So make sure to write that down. If you don't have the tracker, write it somewhere safe where you can keep it. And again, you'll have plenty of time to go back and watch these replays to collect the other ones that you might have missed. All right, guys, let's see which side of the wood grain piece we'll be using. All right. Okay. It's 59% the pokey side. Probably, probably not. It wouldn't be my vote, but look at that. That was what the majority of you chose. I just kind of like the other side because then it's easier to adhere. I have more room, but I will do that. And I think I am going to bring in, I think I will bring in, I had already got some green on here from doing the grass. So I am just going to, let's see. I think I'm just going to kind of go around those outside edges and just add whatever ink is left on the brush. And that might just, you know, help pull out some of that detail just a little bit more. It's nothing crazy. There wasn't much ink left on there. Okay. And I brought that in because I didn't know what color I wanted. I think I'll do my froggies in the darker side of the marker. So YG 1.6. And I'm just going to do a single solid color. I'm not going to worry about shading on this little guy. And for now, I'm going to leave his or their belly white, color in everything else green. And then I'll go in with a black marker and just dot their eyeball. That way I don't have to be exact. And I think we all know that while I color, I usually have to get really quiet and concentrate, even for something like this, because I don't want to get green on his belly. I gotta look at this little guy. I gotta bring him up here. Okay. He's got his little feet down here. Too bad I didn't have any like teeny tiny googly eyes. I have not seen a comment in a good couple minutes. Let me know you guys are still here. It's been like 3 minutes since the last comment. And that is not very common. Oh, there, Stephanie just put some eyeballs there for me. Let me know what your favorite coloring medium is. Do you like markers, colored pencils, watercolor, none, other? Okay, good. You guys are still here. Some glossy accents for warts. And then I just saw Terry said use glossy accents with a black dot for his eye. I might put glossy accents on after I create this because, I do not want to ruin it while I'm still working and I still have to get it the thing. So I might do that, kind of after it's all done today, after we're off camera and it has time to dry before I put it in the album. Kind of like that idea. And don't forget to stick around because if you have not yet already won one of the daily creations, you can win our cute little froggy one today. I think on the leaf, I'm going to go with the lighter green, which is YG 1.4. And let's see what some of your favorite coloring mediums are here. A lot of alcohol markers, colored pencils, Copics, markers. Here we got some watercolor. Lots of different. All right. Thank you, Desalu, for being here as long as you could. And thank you for the idea about the tree trunk. So I'm going to color the leaf with the lighter green just to make it different. But what I am going to do is bring in the darker color and kind of go over some of those detail lines to add a little shading. And I'm going to get out a brown. Or a little. trying to match the brown from our trunk. Alrighty, and I have black. You know, now that you say, you said glossy accents, I have this Jelly Roll black pen, and the point of this, I got it for a crafting event, and it was to put eyeballs on something because it looks kind of shiny. So I'm going to use that and see if they'll let me make sure it still works. Because this is a little bit glossy too, and then it has a nice fine tip to color. Oh, let that dry for a little bit. Might have gotten a little crazy with where my little guy's eyes are. I don't want to touch them and ruin it, but here we go, guys. Look at our little froggies. Look at our little froggies. All right. Okay. So I'm going to just move these little guys up here because I do not want to touch that black because that might take some time to dry. And now let's want to make sure. And I think my frog can hang off well, but then he might not. I'm going to bring in the dye for, so if it's, oh, that's plenty of room. Okay, so if I have it down there, and then I'll probably put my other two froggies here. And maybe one of these froggies will have to have the leaf umbrella, because I think if I put it up there, it might hang off. And if the green is hanging off the edge, it's going to be hard to see in that background. Oh, did somebody have to say, where do I must? Oh, yeah, Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie asked if somebody could talk about Mary's grandson. So if you don't know what that is, on Craft Roulette, whenever Mary talks about her little grandsons, they eat chocolate in the chat. So that's always an exciting time over there. I'm going to put on tape runner and liquid adhesive. Again, since we have less surface area for the label to stick to, since the pokey side, I think we chose it was called. I'm going to do my big ruler to hold that in place. Okay. And get out while I'm thinking about it. So I will get out the day 6 page. Don't forget, if you're a member, you can get access to the printables if you're going to do your own little album. And that is either on the member blog, or you can check out the membership tab. You might just have to scroll down a little bit. And she said Jason and Mary were Instagram messaging yesterday and mentioned JD, so she had chocolate. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put our little tree trunk down. and make sure it's not going to hang off the edge because I do want the whole tree trunk there. Okay. What's everybody going to have for lunch? Or Stephanie, what are you going to have for dinner? That's usually the first thing I do when I stop my lives each day is go up and have lunch. I think I will air fry chicken tenders today and have a chicken Caesar salad. I love to get the box of, maybe it's Country Pride from Sam's Club. I can't remember, but I love to air fry them and then just cut up romaine with like Caesar dressing and some Parmesan. Arlene is having chicken salad, egg salad, potato salad. All right, a lot of salads going on for lunch today. Tamara's switching it up with grilled cheese and tomato soup. That sounds yummy. Elise is going to have a salad with roasted chicken in it. I like to do that with leftover, like when I get a rotisserie chicken at Sam's. Lunch will be leftover manicotti from dinner. That sounds delicious. And then Suzanne's having ramen. We got Stephanie rotisserie chicken with potatoes and red peppers with smoky paprika sauce for dinner. That sounds yummy. I don't know, guys. Now I'm getting extra hungry. Homemade pita pizza in the air fryer. Ooh, Arlene, you'll have to tell me how you do that. I love my air fryer. All right. I think that should be dry. Now let's figure out where we want to put our little froggy guys. So we have I think one up there, right? And then our other little two guys will sit down here, maybe at different heights. And then we'll have our little leaf. What do we think about that? What do we think about that? Oh, I've never had. Ruby said she's having leftover chicken spaghetti. I've never had that. I definitely don't enjoy cooking. I'm to the point in life, and I'm sure everybody gets there, that if I have to figure out what to make for dinner one more time, I'm like, ah. Yeah. I don't like having to figure that out. Okay. All right. So we know this is where this guy will go. Oh, I hope I did not touch his eyeballs too much. Okay. This guy will go down a little lower. So the leaf can. So our leaf umbrella will cover him. I'll let those dry before I can do the other two. All right, here Arlene said, air fry plain pita to get crispy 5 minutes, then salsa for sauce and add whatever toppings plus cheese, then back to air fryer on 350 for 5 to 7 minutes. I'm gonna screenshot this, Arlene. Just save that for. Oh, it's not letting me screenshot. Let me try over here. Oh wait, Command Shift 4 maybe. Yeah, I forgot it. I'm gonna screenshot that and save it for later. Thank you. If anybody has a good suggestion for an air fryer, let Bonnie know. So we had one that we bought years ago at Nebraska Furniture Mart. I don't even know what brand it was, but it was nice and large, and we used it for the longest time. And then we got to the place where we would often want two different things, right? Like I might want chicken tenders and fries, or, you know, something different. And so we found a fancy one. Can't remember the brand. We bought it recently, and it has two different baskets. Carmen's getting her screenshot too. It has 2 different baskets that you can put at 2 different temperatures. You know, awesome. Yeah, you know, because you can't cook everything the same. So we bought that. It was not cheap. I went to try it the first time. And guys, guess what? If you cook with both those baskets, the stuff takes twice as long. So, because it must only be able to heat half as much because it would probably take too much power. So that was a bummer. So we still keep our old one out on the counter if we have to cook 2 things at once. Stephanie says Ninja. I honestly can't remember. It could be. Carmen said she got hers at Pampered Chef, and now they have a different one. Okay. Yeah, it could be a Ninja. Okay. Let's get our other little froggies glued down. It could definitely be. Sit that little guy up a little bit. And then need some tweezers from a leaf to hold it. I add some glue. To get glue on the stem, it's so itty bitty. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there on my hand and set that in there. I'll kind of have it slanted over. Hammer her. Oh, guys, I think it's going to be pretty darn cute. I think it's going to be pretty darn cute. Oh, Christina says she has a Pampered Chef one that has 3 shelves in it, not a basket. That sounds like a good idea. Stephanie said her husband, who never cooks, bought one behind her back, even though she said they had no room for it. Now it's sitting in his office. Oh, no. Does he cook in it in his office, or does he just never get to use it? My husband was telling me last night about they have an air fryer now that's big enough to do a turkey, which, you know, here in the U.S. at Thanksgiving, some people were like deep fry their turkeys. And then a lot of people have like caught things on fire because they don't take into account the displacement when you put the turkey in the oil. So the oil shoots out. Well, now it's an air fryer to do it, but I think it's still one you have to do outside because of the size, but it's also propane heated. So there's a fire, but that'd be a little bit safer. But I don't think I'd want to buy an air fryer that would just get used once a year for a turkey. Ruby said she found her Sizzix sandwich book. Would she like me to send email a copy? Sure, if you want to. I just know like a lot of the things that they say they have, like adapter plates, I don't have. But yeah, send it to me and I'll look through it. Oh no, he just looks at it and regrets it. Oh no. And then Elisa said this is her new favorite. This one is pretty cute. I think it turned out cute with our little scene. I think that tree trunk made the whole thing. Too bad Destalou was not here to enter to possibly win it. So everything is dry now. So I'm going to trim off what's hanging over. Aw, look at that, you guys. That's so cute. Now that I put my glass board away, I probably should have kept it here for this next step. But let's go. Yeah, I think you guys had some great ideas. We had Destalou with the tree trunk, and then Carmen suggesting the wood grain folder. And I probably, if I would have done it on my own, my option for the background probably would have been the create a scene with a frame, but I do end up liking this, you guys. So I love that we can create together, because sometimes you all see things differently than I do. Let's see. Aww. Oh, that is so cute. You know what we have not done today? Does anybody know what we have not done? At least not that I remember. Put it over there in the chat. I know I have called for this, but we have not done it. One step. Oh, Teresa said, oh, where's it at? Speaking of glass boards, she decided to pull the trigger on her impulse, want to not need, and to purchase from Glassboard. Yay! Hopefully you use my discount code, Teresa, so you save some money. Because I think it's starting May 1st too, that the price is going up. Yep. So we have stamp of approval check the thumbs up. Yes, we have not done that yet. So let me go over there and do it. Right now, you guys, we have 83 likes. So if you're here and you have not yet smashed that like button, make sure to do that. We need to get 17 more to be able to pull 3 Jelly Bean bonus names. Right now we have earned 2. And it's almost time to do that. So smash the like button if you have not yet already. Okay, but guys, it is time to give away today's creation. Remember, if you have already won one of the daily Polaroids, you cannot enter again. You need to be subscribed to my channel, here with us live, at least 18 years old. You can be anywhere in the world. Give the video a thumbs up. I think that's it. Yeah, just make sure if you've already won, you do not enter again. Oh, Carmen, Carmen started us off last night with at least 7 stamps of approval from all her accounts. Thank you so much, Carmen. Okay, let's go ahead. You can take a final look here at our little creation we put together today while I get the giveaway ready. All right. If those limitations, I can't think of what to call it, if those specifics apply to you and you would like to win today's creation, one time over in the chat box, type in #frogs, #FROGS. It needs to look exactly like it does on screen. This time spelling does matter. If you happen to notice that you typed it incorrectly in the chat, go ahead and retype it so you get your entry, but there is no reason to spam the chat. Each username does only get 1 entry, and I will play you a little bit of music. You have about 1 minute and 40 seconds left to get in your hashtag. forgot how to pause the music, you guys. All right, there are still some hashtag frogs coming in, so I'm going to give it just a few more seconds, okay? I see that a lot of you have found the cute little froggies in the chat. I love that they have like an emoji for just about everything in that YouTube chat. All right, guys, those have stopped now. So let's find out who the lucky winner of today's project is. I will tell you after the name pops up how you will claim it. So good luck to everyone, and congratulations goes to Adventures by Michelle. Congratulations, friend. Okay, to claim your prize, you'll need to remember what it says your username is on screen. So take note of that. And then down in the bottom of the description box below is a link to a Google form that you will need to go fill out. You'll need to know which day you won, which it's day 6, describe the project today, and then fill out all the other information. You do have 24 hours to do that. I do not follow up or track anybody down who wins these. So if I were you, I would do it right after we're done here. And then again, these will go out after the complete end of the series, after like all the winners and stuff have been announced and I've done those final videos. Yes, congratulations to Michelle. Thank you so much, everybody in the chat, for being a good sport. I wish I had, I think there were like, what were there, 50 or more people who wanted to win this. 56 of you wanted to win. I wish I had one for each of you. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time to enter to win these. I'm stalling a little bit because I want you guys to smash that like button, because I want to at least get to 100. I don't know if we're going to do it, guys. We're only at 89 right now. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Let me know if you have any questions about what we did today or anything else. I will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central for the penultimate, the second to last Spring Advent live stream. It went fast, didn't it? I don't know if you guys agree. It has went fast. We just have 2 more days left together to get crafty. Oh, you know what? You can tell me. So out of the 6 days that we went live together, how many days have you been here for the live? Or if you're on replay, let me know how many days you have watched on replay. But here in the chatter box, let me know there. Have you been here all 6 days? Maybe today's your first day. Let me know. Kristen said that label die will be a good one to use in the future. Definitely. That yes, we do have to remember it. We do have to remember it. I'm so glad that when Destalou said the thing about the trunk, that I remembered seeing that just yesterday. I think as I was putting something away, I noticed that tree trunk. Lots of you have been here for 6. Awesome. 7, including kickoff. Yes, that one would count too. 5 live, 1 replay. All right, you guys. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for always supporting me during my live streams, because these would not be that fun without you guys. You know, when I just sit here and record videos that I edit, you know, crafting is not as fun. And then I don't have somebody to let me know like where I misplaced my die at and stuff. All right, let me see here. Go over and see it if we reached it. We have not yet. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get the giveaway tool ready to pull the 2 names that we earned, one for getting to 50 and one for getting to 75. And we will do a check just to make sure that we haven't reached it. Luann said, when is my next event? Well, Luann, I was hoping that there would be another Halloween Advent calendar this year from Spellbinders, but they're not doing it. I really liked that one last year. So the next like live stream event like this, like Advent, will be the holiday one in December. I hope to be back and doing more live streams. I haven't been very good at I think I get so tired after December, like so worn out, and then I try to get back into, you know, regular life again after all those streams, and I want to do more lives, but it just kind of wears me out for a while. So hopefully we'll be able to do some more live streams together. Thank you for all of your sweet, kind words. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Susan. She says, my lives are the ones she enjoys the most on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Suzanne, make your own advent calendar. I am not joking you that this morning I was thinking about that. I thought maybe people could sign up, maybe like 10 people sign up to send me something little, you know, like a 3x4 stamp set or like a die that they're not going to use, something that would be a surprise to me and I wouldn't open the envelopes. And then we would have to get crafty. I totally thought about that this morning. You know, it could be like a gently used product, but I probably would prefer like, yeah, either stamps or dies just so we can use them in different ways. But let me know if you think you might like to do that. Not like I couldn't find 10 things around here that I haven't used, but then I would know what they all were. Oh gosh, you guys are liking that. Because then it would be kind of like this. Dawn says, except maybe they could send a whole kit and see what I make with it. So what I'm thinking here is just, I don't want anybody to like send me a lot of stuff, you know, like to have to pay a whole bunch to ship it or like have a high dollar value. And I just thought, you know, like this way, you know, like when you open up the Spellbinders advent calendar, it's just like one little thing each day. Now, Gina K Designs, her holiday calendar was a little bit different. You know, you got like some pretty big products, but I thought, you know, just cute little things. So I'll have to think about that. What did Paula said that she did her own with things she hasn't used and open one every 3 to 4 days. A good idea. Good idea. Angie made an advent calendar sent to Biddy Penny last year. Love that. All right. Well, I will think about that. Amy said she was so disappointed she missed on Craftoween, but found one on Marketplace. Awesome. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're not, they are doing, Spellbinders is doing like other boxes and events, so maybe that kind of took the place, but you know, maybe they don't have many more ideas for Halloween stuff, you know, I don't know how much you could design for that. Suzanne said that she made one using the bags from Pink and Main advent calendar right after the lives in December. Good idea. I love that. Okay. Do you think that I've wasted enough time now? Let's see. Gosh, I look kind of psycho today, don't I, you guys? I cannot believe I answered the door like this. But I do think my glasses go well with everything else. I'm also thinking just random, my hair is getting so long. I'm thinking like maybe getting like that much cut off. I don't know yet. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Oh, 94, come on, just six more likes. Let me go make sure. I'm pretty sure that I already liked the stream. Let me do it on my phone though, so I can turn the volume down. Oh gosh, he probably thought I was silly. Let me go make sure I liked the video. Gotta make sure that's turned down all the way. I had already liked it, so I already got mine in. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'll let you look once again at the creation that we made today that's going to Michelle, because Michelle's going to claim it. Let's go. I will get the giveaway ready for this. Okay. For the jelly bean bonuses, the same rules apply, like at least 18 years old. You can live anywhere in the world, subscribe to my channel, have liked this video, of course. And you can have your name in the virtual jelly bean bonus machine as many times as you earn or it gets drawn here. So there is no limit to this like there is with the daily projects. Also, for now, there is nothing you need to do to claim your jelly bean bonus. There's no form for you to fill out, but at the end, when I do the recap and giveaway rules video, I will draw those names for either the jelly bean bonus prizes or the extra entries, and then you will have to claim it in a certain amount of time. But for now, I just write your name down and I put it in that virtual jelly bean bonus machine. So let's pull that up if you would like your name in the jelly bean bonus machine today. One time over in the chat box, type in hashtag day 6, hashtag DAY and the number 6, no spaces, needs to look like it does on camera or on screen. I will give you have about a minute, 45 seconds left to get those in, and let's play some music. Thank you to Shannon for being a member for 56 months. Thank you so much. All righty. And Shannon being a member for 56 months reminds me of something and stalls a little bit more so you can smash that like button. So on the first of the month, I always recognize my members in the debut video that have been either 1, 2, 3, or 4 years of membership. You guys, this month in May, I get to share our very first 5-year membership members. My jaw dropped when I saw that. So thank you again. I know I say it a lot, but thank you so much to my members for your support. You do keep me creating here on YouTube, and sheetload of cards free for 2 years for all subscribers. And another big thing, I used to put mid-roll ads on my videos if they were more than 8 minutes, and I don't do that anymore because you guys help so much. I only do it if it's over like 15 minutes now. So thank you for your support. I appreciate it so much. Let's go ahead and find out who, let's see. Well, let me check. Did we get to 100? Oh, 96, you guys. We're so close. Keep smashing that like button because I'll do one more check. But for now, we're going to pull 2 names. So good luck to everyone. The first name going in today will be Crafty Sister Shannon. Oh, look, and she shared that she was a member for 56 months. Congratulations, Shannon. And don't forget, if you become a member or upgrade during a live stream that you get a jelly bean bonus. And if you are watching on replay and you join membership or upgrade while you're doing that, you can reach out with your membership name and I'll add you as well. Okay, our second name going in today will be... If you have any final questions, you can get those in now as well. Ah, Carlene, congratulations, Carlene. And I'm going to go just do a little check, see if we made it. Oh, we were so close, you guys, but we finished with 96. Thank you to everyone who was here and took the time to smash that like button. Send a chat, even if you're watching quietly. I know that we have some lurkers here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you as well. For the last couple days, if you want to share with a crafty friend who might like to join us, please do so. Only share though where it's allowed. You know, don't share on any groups where you can't do links. But if you have a crafty friend, family member, neighbor, frenemy, and you think they might like to join us, I hope you'll send them our way. All right. Any final questions? I'm not seeing any. Let me go here. Don't forget to share your creations in the Facebook group. You can check out the Spring Advent visual supply list, which is linked below and now has links to my favorite dirty soda bar items. And until tomorrow, you guys, I'll see you back here hopefully see you back here at 10 a.m. Until then, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye, guys.